Most people think highly independent individuals are simply strong, stubborn, or emotionally distant, but psychologists say the opposite. The truth no one tells you is that extreme independence doesn't come from confidence. It comes from a different way of thinking shaped by experiences most people never notice. And the unsettling part is that if you've always felt the need to handle everything on your own, it might not be a personality trait at all. It might be a cognitive adaptation. The urgency comes from this. The longer you ignore where it comes from, the more it silently defines how you think, connect, and make choices. This matters because high independence doesn't show up loudly. It shows up in tiny, subtle patterns. And the worst is that almost no one realizes how psychologically revealing these micro habits are. A pause before asking for help, the reflex to solve problems alone, the constant feeling that leaning on someone comes with a price. But the part that's truly dangerous is that these micro behaviors build mental frameworks that shape your entire identity. The brutal truth is that highly independent people don't pull away because they're cold. They pull away because their minds learned early that relying on themselves felt safer than relying on anyone else. One of the first traits is continuous self-analysis. Independent minds evaluate their own decisions before anyone else even comments. Psychologically, this creates strategic thinking. More intelligent individuals use it to refine their behavior. Less aware individuals use it to punish themselves. And that leads into something deeper. Another trait is emotional self-containment. They process feelings internally, not because they lack emotion, but because externalizing feels inefficient or risky. Psychologically, this builds internal stability. Highly intelligent minds use it to stay grounded. Less aware minds use it to disconnect. And the next trait becomes even more revealing. There's also high comfort in solitude. They don't just tolerate being alone, they function better there. Psychologically, this fuels cognitive depth. Sharper minds use solitude to grow, less aware minds use it to escape. But this is only the beginning. Another sign is independent decision-making. They rarely ask for opinions because they've already run hundreds of mental simulations. Psychologically, this strengthens autonomy. Smarter individuals use it for precision. Less intelligent individuals use it to justify impulsiveness. And the next trait exposes the hidden mechanism. Then comes silent observation. Independent thinkers watch before acting. Psychologically, this sharpens perception. Highly aware minds use it to understand. Less aware minds turn it into overthinking. And the next trait becomes even more subtle. Another trait is automatic resilience. Instead of venting, they rebuild themselves quietly. Psychologically, this increases self-efficacy. Smarter minds use it to move forward, less aware minds use it to suppress wounds, and the pattern continues. There's also elevated expectations. They don't expect others to match their standards, so they rarely depend on them. Psychologically, this reduces disappointment. More intelligent minds use it to choose relationships wisely, less intelligent minds use it to isolate themselves. And the final trait connects everything. Independent cognitive processing. They don't accept ideas at face value. They need to understand the structure behind them. Psychologically, this creates deep critical thinking. Sharper minds use it to seek truth. Less aware minds use it to reject everything. The truth is that these behaviors form a psychological blueprint. It's not about pride or strength. It's about how the mind adapts when it learns to depend primarily on itself. Most people will ignore these signs and continue calling themselves too independent. Only a few will recognize that this mindset is a rare cognitive strategy. If you want to understand psychology without filters, the real mechanics behind how your mind works, then don't just watch. Stay here. The insights that actually transform you begin exactly at this point.